Good evening, warm welcome to Expert SEM. Today we are going to have a session on APICS sample question and answer. Many may be knowing the examination fees is as high as 1,500 US dollar. It requires total perfect preparation, not only buying material or self preparation, because the money is so huge, it is at stake. When you're talking about $1,500, it's not a small amount. I have seen many people who take the books, maybe official or unofficial version, and prepare for months together, years together, some time. But if they do not have proper guidance, then passing the exam can be very difficult. Many of you may be following me in LinkedIn, and every day I release some kind of a quiz. It is more or less like a APICS exam. Okay, APICS exam also comes in the similar format. Maybe there are four choices are there. So we will see what kind of attempt made by the people. I can see as a host who are all the people attempting these kind of questions. Not only juniors or freshers, even experienced. They may be head of supply chain. Sometimes they may be also APIC certified, but the answer is not correct. The reason can be many. So let us see some of the questions before making a conclusion. Allow me to attach the screen. Maybe possible that in the coming session I can add a few more questions like this. You should understand why you are making a mistake. Possibly you know everything, but attending this kind of exam can be very tricky. So knowledgeable people also commit a mistake. Let us take some of the quizzes which I have put in my own LinkedIn profile. These are real-time question. You may expect such a similar question. Attempting and getting it wrong, nothing wrong here because it is free of cost. But when you go to real APICS exam, that can be very expensive. Let us see the quiz number one. Actually, I have released this particular quiz today morning in my LinkedIn profile. The question is, which one of the below leads to more inventory or higher inventory? Okay. I put this kind of question in my profile, also in some groups like APICS group or logistics or SEM groups. You can see still this question is open. Maybe here I have given two choices. You can add another two choices, but what happens finally in the exam, you will get settled to two. And here it's a perfect example. People giving 50% of vote for 149. Anyone who are watching live, can you say what will be the right answer? You can comment either in LinkedIn or YouTube. Even if you have voted, before we discuss the right answer and why it is a right answer, can you comment in the LinkedIn what could be the probable answer for this question? I can watch LinkedIn live. If you are able to comment, it's fine. Maybe I will put the display of one more forum, same question in a different group. Here also you can see there is a similar approach. People are not able to make up their mind which one is the correct answer. Uh, Mr. Nisha Vimal says can't see the questions. How about others? Are you able to see the question PowerPoint slide? Or is it too small? Maybe you may have to enlarge. Okay, there is an answer from Kobili Leia. Safety lead time. Anyone would like to attempt the answer? Instead of safety stock, if you have the safety time, so possibly you should know what is the difference between these two. Safety lead time means we are not going to order extra item. We are only ordering and getting this item in advance. Safety stock, physically we are going to get some additional item. Hope now you got the answer. Safety lead time doesn't lead to higher inventory. On the other hand, safety stock leads to higher inventory. There are some people saying not able to see. Maybe see this question, you may have to put it in portrait mode, or you have to zoom in. You will be able to see it, because from my screen, let me see whether I can do any control. Let me go back. Let me try the other option. Hope now things may be clear. I have made the screen size bigger so that you can read. Let me share the screen. Hope now it is clear. I have adjusted, so in between you might have not seen. Now I think the question is clear. So I have answered this question already. Safety lead time means we are getting this item earlier. Okay, you are placing order and getting it earlier, so it doesn't add to the stock. Whereas safety stock physically adds to inventory, so there is more inventory to the stock. So this can be a little tricky. Maybe you might have gone through all this, but when attempting, you are not able to get the answer. Let us see one more quiz. Okay. Here you can see the results are much different. The question is, for service industries, prioritizing demand involves. It's a pure CSCP or even CPAM kind of a question. Possibly nowadays, even CLTD, you can get a similar question. Prioritize means when you do not have a sufficient demand and sufficient capacity, how you are going to prioritize demand. Okay, you have more demand but less capacity. In such situation, especially here we are talking about the service industry, not the product based industry. So you can see the various answer. It is all divided. Okay, maybe some of the people have also attempted none of the above. Maybe none of the above is to confuse the people. Here you can see 31% have answered none of the above. Maybe there is a less than 1% chance that the correct answer is none of the above. Please don't mark none of the above in any of the questions. And in one more forum, you can see a similar answer. It's a spread. The people are not clear. So if you have gone through the material, understood what is the correct answer. Now Kesavraj is saying substitute. Anyone else? Any other answer? Here please keep in mind, here we are talking about service industry, not product industry. What do you think? Still could be the correct answer here. Anyone else would like to take the answer? Maybe many people doesn't want to answer. I'm not sure whether they don't know the answer, or they feel I know everything. My suggestion for those who are trying to get this global certification, you attempt. There is nothing wrong. Maybe other participant will not see whether you have attempted right or wrong. Okay, only the worst can see. Of course, I am not able to get any answer. The correct answer for this is Q. Okay, in the service industry specifically, the answer is Q. Hope you get this. Next quiz is quiz number 3. Replenishment through a distribution network based on point of sale information. Pure supply chain question. You cannot get better than this in the real APICS exam. You can see 207 votes, and majority have answered wrong questions, wrong answer. And you can also see one more forum, same question, and there a different answer. Can anyone say what could be the probable answer for this question? This is definition for one of these choices, one of these three choices. Once again, never attempt none of the above. It's only to trick you. Maybe less than 1% of the real APICS exam as this as a correct choice. Please don't use none of the above. Kesavaraj is asking to explain. Maybe you have to get in touch with me. I have given a brief explanation. It is a service industry. It is based on manpower kind of a thing. So Q comes as a priority there. In product, you can do different ways like price increase or a substitute. Here, in service industry, we are talking about skill set or availability of manpower. There is no point in increasing price rise or substitute. People have to wait. There is no other go. That's why Q comes into picture. Now, what is the answer for the next question? Anyone would like to attempt? You will get more or less similar questions in final APICS exam. Possibly you have gone through this in your books, but without preparation, proper guidance, you are expected to answer wrong, and that's where you are making APICS organization very rich. You know, each of the examination cost $1,500. Anyone would like to attempt? This is a definition for one of these three terms. What could be the most appropriate? Rapid replenishment, I have already told it's a wrong answer. Okay, let us not wait. The correct answer is efficient consumer response, ECR. In fact, the statement given is the definition for ECR, efficient consumer response. So sometime you may have to also use APICS dictionary, which is available free of cost in Google Play Store or Apple Store. You can download and keep checking the definitions. Okay, a definition can also form 5 to 10% of APICS questions. Coming to next question, this also one typical question for all the formats: CPM, CSAP, CP, CLTD, related to demand management, forecasting. The fluctuations that occur regularly and periodically are called what? You can see trend, cyclic, random, seasonal, and you can see the split of answer by the respondent. Also, one more forum, I think this is from APICS forum. You can see finally they are coming to two answers, but anyone can make a guess here what could be the right answer. The question defines everything. We are talking about something regular, something periodic, which means every year it is going to happen, or every month it is going to happen, and also periodic. It happens in once in a year, or once in a quarter, or once in a particular period in a month. So, what do we call this? Any answer? Keshavraj says seasonal. Anyone else? As you can see, not many people are answering right. Dawal Thakur says cyclical. Okay, the answer is seasonal. Seasonal is something which occurs regularly and periodically. Cyclic is something like a business cycle. It is a period of expansion and contraction. For example, recession is called cyclic business cycle. That doesn't happen regularly or periodically. Okay, it can take once in 5 years or once in 10 years. Here, the answer is seasonal. Let us see one more final question. Holt Winter's exponential smoothing method is based on. Of course, these are all part of demand management forecasting. You can get question anything similar, and of course, these are not official APICS exam, but you can expect a similar question. If you are able to answer this correctly, then you can also succeed in the exam. Possibly in a different forum, I have a different set of answers. Anyone would like to take this question? Guess. What is the correct answer? Maybe you know Volt and Winters is one of the exponential forecasting method. There are several methods. Okay, these are all part of test exams. If you have read the material, if you have understood, then you should be in a position to answer. Anyone? What could be the answer for this? Yes, please. Maybe if you think that demand management and forecasting is not a part of supply chain, then you may not answer this question. But you know, all APICS exam is end-to-end supply chain management, includes demand management and forecasting also in exam, not only in CPAM, CSCP, also in CLTD. You will get demand management question. Of course, here the correct answer is triple smoothing. Old and winter method is specifically for triple smoothing, where we use three constant alpha, beta, and gamma, and their value is anywhere between 0 to 1. Okay, so these are the question today I have for you. We provide support in the form of training, either live, it may be one to one, or if there is a batch, it could be a batch, or you have a choice for going for a recorded version. You can see my APICS credential in my LinkedIn profile, my certification, also my authorization to train officially from APICS. Then we also have a mock test. Okay, uh, here if you feel I have the confidence in the material, then you need to look about the mock test which simulates the final exam. You can see I have a database of nearly 15,000 question and answer on various supply chain certification exam, which simulates online real time multiple choice, something similar, 150 question each of the mock set. If anyone of you interested, possibly you can get in touch with our team. Of course, you also should get a proper preparation guidance. Okay, not only asking the people who have cleared the exam may not be sufficient. Maybe you can also expect some time some kind of a misguidance why others should get certified, or some people may be immature to guide you. Okay, they may not be in a position to guide. This is where we provide all this kind of a support. Possibly we are going to see similar question and answer, but in any case I advise you to attempt the question in my LinkedIn quizzes, maybe similar thing, and you can also watch the joke. Okay, here it is not that people's preference, it is a technical subject. There is only one correct answer. Okay, is there any questions from those who are watching live? don't feel confident if you are having the material and I know everything kind of a thing cannot work, especially in this kind of expensive exam. Don't make Americans very rich by keep paying the examination fees. Generally, if you fail in the first attempt, second attempt, you need to pay the fees once again. So you can always reach out to me or my team. Maybe you will get the contact number in the comments for any preparation guidelines, mock test, or training. We are available. Thanks for watching.